Hey y'all, it's Diamond. I'm going to be talking about my career journey as a young professional in the media industry. I actually filmed this video a while ago, like a couple weeks ago, but it was out of focus. So here I am again with no braces this time. So I'm going to try to make this quick because I hate long videos myself where I'm just talking. So I'm going to start where I left off for my last video. At that time when I recorded that video, I was an intern, which turned into like a fellowship at a media company, at a startup media company in New York. I had moved to New York just for that internship, and I was making like minimum wage in New York City. Don't ask me how I was able to do that, but I did it. And around that time, that was probably around this time last year actually, was when I recorded that video. And I have been doing a lot. I have been working full-time at that company, but also volunteering regularly at events and going to conferences and networking with people and working on my own brand, my YouTube channel and my brand and my blog and all this other stuff. And so I have been doing a lot to the point where it was stressing me out. Like I was doing a whole lot because I knew that my contract at this media company, my internship contract, was about to end that May. So I had been working relentlessly trying to make sure that I was gonna have a secure position either there or somewhere else by the end of May, or even earlier. I was trying to leave even earlier than that. You know, like reaching out to recruiters and people in my network and all that stuff. One of the things that I actually did was I had found out about an opportunity for something called the Ween Academy. So it's for women ages 18 to 26 who want to be in the media / entertainment industry. It's like a month long. They give you skill sets and take you around different, radio stations and TV stations and stuff like that. They prepare you basically for the media industry. And it's just a great opportunity because you meet people and everything. So I had found out about that maybe about 2 weeks before the auditions, which was in March last year. I had 2 weeks to prepare for this. And I got in line. I woke up mad early, got in line for this. I'm on my way to the Ween auditions. They start at 9, but trying to get there early in line. It's almost 6:30 a.m. Still dark outside, but I'm like a block away, and I'm gonna see how long the line is, but I still have like a long time to wait. It's really cold outside, but okay, we're out here in line. It's past 9 o'clock. Let's go. So we're just waiting. I'm so cold, I cannot feel my fingers. It was a crazy long day of 3 different rounds, and the last round was the craziest. Mind you, there's like hundreds of girls here. I think it was about 400 coming from all around the country to audition for this, and they only chose 25. So long story short, it was just a crazy stressful day. I was nervous about it because I really wanted to attend this academy, which was going to be during the summer, which would have been right after my internship would have ended. So if I couldn't find a job, I knew at least I could be a part of this. So after about a week or 2, I think, after the auditions, I saw on Instagram, because they announced it on Instagram. So they announced who got in, and I was a part of that, and I was ecstatic. I'm like, how the heck did I make it out of all these people? So that was crazy. That was just amazing. I was just like, I don't know. I think that I know they like look at your social media accounts, and they probably like do a little research on you as well as like what happened during the auditions. So I think that it could have been a combination of things that made them choose me. Plus one of the judges had took my agenda book, which was random, but she took my agenda book, and my calendar it was packed with like events, networking events at different stations, and volunteering my time to different nonprofits organizations. And so that probably also gave me some type of advantage. So I got into that. And so after I got into the program, I had still been doing a lot. I had still been like networking and reaching out to people and keeping in touch with recruiters and like working on my brand and filming. I started doing a short film series. I had just been doing a lot, and yeah, I felt like really convicted. I even wrote an Instagram post about it because at some point in time, like God had been speaking to me, you know, through my heart, but also through different sermons and things I was reading, basically saying like, you're doing too much. Stop stressing, stop worrying, stop thinking you can do it on your own, because I got you this far. And I'm like, dang, like it was a shock, because but it was also a relief. So it had been a relief when I felt like God was telling me to just relax, because he'll place me in front of the right people. And basically, so I stopped applying to jobs. I had stopped doing a lot, you know. I wasn't reaching out to anybody. I wasn't applying to any jobs. But I'm like, how am I gonna get a job then after my internship was over? I was thinking that maybe God's plan was that they were gonna like hire me on at that job full time. So that's what I thought was gonna happen, because I'm like, I thought I heard God clearly. So fast forward to May, the beginning of May, because my internship ended at the end of May. I talked to my director at my job, at my internship, and basically was like, what's good? Am I gonna, you know, what is my future here like? And in so many words, he told me I don't have a future there. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? So about 2 weeks after my boss had told me that I wasn't gonna be hired on full time for whatever budget reasons or whatever had happened, my landlord had told me that me and all my roommates had to find a new place to stay. We had to move out by the end of the month. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Because my backup plan, so my plan was, if I didn't get a job, if I didn't get hired on there, I would have a month worth of rent saved up to live in New York and look for a job at the same time for at least a month, for 30 days. But now I got kicked out of my apartment, so I'm like, okay, I don't got no plan A, no plan B, no plan. I ain't got no plans. So I'm like, and then I started second guessing myself and thinking like, dang, did I really hear God clearly? So here I am. Now I'm really stressing, because I felt like God had been telling me to not apply, to just relax, to just let him, you know, take the wheel. And I had been doing nothing. Like I had been going to work and doing my job, and, you know, doing my job well, but I wasn't hustling like I was before, you know. And I was like, what? I don't know. But so I've been stressed. I've been calling friends, like, pray for me, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. And you have to like put yourself in the shoes of somebody who feels like they're about to be homeless and jobless in 2 weeks. Like I was wilding. I was like, in the inside, I was wilding. Like I was stressing. You saw I looked fine on the outside, but I was stressed on the inside. Until I finally broke down. After that breakdown, like the next day, I got a call, and I got a full-time job at a huge media company. A job that I really didn't originally apply for. And so now I gotta take a step back and talk about how I had been reached out to apply to this job. Like somebody reached out to me, and I really just didn't think I got it, because I thought that I did horrible on the interview. Like I thought I just flopped it. Like I was like, there's nobody hiring me, because I look like an idiot, so they're not gonna hire me. So I didn't even think about that. But lo and behold, like I got a week left of this internship, a week left of that inside the apartment, and I got this job. And it was so crazy, and it was so surreal, because I'm like, wow, like God really came through. So all this is to say that, one, networking and knowing people is so important in this industry. Probably in a lot of industries, but especially in this industry. Because applying online is just like, your resume is going to go into this abyss, like just like nothing. So you gotta know people, you gotta make relationships, you have to be a nice, friendly, and lovable person. Like, you know, that's just how it is. And also, God is the plug. I have been relying on my skills, my credentials, my work ethic, my hustle, my grind. I've been relying on all these things until God told me, until I was convicted and God told me, like, you know what I'm saying, I got this. Because when you do make it and you do come through, you're going to give me the glory. Because it ain't you. And so I was like, okay, bet. That's what happened. Like, it's crazy. So this is my story. Like, I will always advocate for hard work and tenacity, but I'll always advocate for having an equal amount of faith. That is what's going to get you through. So yeah, I'm going to end it right here. Any comments, suggestions, you know, leave them in the comments, or you can email me or reach out to me on Instagram. And let me know other videos that you guys want to see on this channel, if anything. So thanks for tuning in. Bye.